When I started working as a director, not anymore as a screenwriter, my wish was to have a contrast with science fiction, where I wanted to use rather science fiction in its full depth. And so I started creating this world, and my collaborators was asking me, telling me, you know, what type of science fiction, what type of a world are we going to create? And I always said, okay, I had these rational answers, but then I thought, okay, I can feel that my real intentions were something else. So I needed to establish a method and say, okay, I'm not quite sure exactly which kind of science fiction or world we're creating, but we want to talk about something which could or couldn't exist.
Maybe that's one of the things that I liked most about this movie to begin with, was that it really ponders on a very strong philosophical question, no? And challenges also an interesting contradiction. It places, you know, in Western culture, like we normally think that the body is not the person. No, the body is a disposable vessel in a way. But what this film does is that it challenges that notion in a very sensorial and kind of instinctive way, you know, in an elemental way. And I love that question because it is not so linear, the answer. It is more complex, systematic, and definitely the body is also part of the person. The body is also part, the biological complexity is part of the life that is lost, and the memory as well, no?
We'd like to show this sci-fi aspect of the film as much as possible, so I needed actors, apart from the fact that they had to be extraordinary. We also needed people who would be able to surprise you, apart from what has been written down, so something asymmetric, something which could naturally come up. So apart from my intentions, they were able to contribute something vivid to it. And so I had these actors who we have here, and that was, you know, my desire. And during the first days, I saw them reading the screenplay, and I could see that beginning from the text, they were already creating. And I have this image of I open the window, and then you have the wind, and that was something, okay, just happened. All I have to do is follow the actors, and I think that was a good thing to do in this film. Piero was incredible, because when shooting, he was like a lion in a cage, going forward, to and fro, and, you know, tearing his hair, and he was confused. He didn't know. It was hard. It was complicated. It was quite some suffering. And when I saw the film yesterday, I thought, oh, that is so well mastered. It's so beautiful, so simple. And everything he had in his head was so complicated, and then at the end there was something so beautiful. This film has a lot of depth to it, and it is also very, very romantic. And so I am very proud and happy, because I don't think there are so many romantic films around. I mean, we're talking about our own grandparents in a way, but I am really glad and proud, and I'd like to thank Piero so much for being able to contribute to the film, and I wonder where this journey is going. And I'm also happy about the Berlinale. I mean, it's a fantastic festival. I think this is probably the 5th time I'm here. I wonder. I was also once a member of the jury.
Please, here.
So I think Berlinale is lovely because the public is great.